The NBA championship last year. What are you doing?
Incredibly talented group that is off to a great start, and that's what
just a signature of him his whole career, folks.
Getting settled in as Davis takes it hard to the rim. Years old. He's got some physicality the Thunder are going to have to deal with here tonight. Beautiful backdoor cut. Excellent. At over 10 in year 17. Now he lowers the shoulder and gets inside. See what the Thunder do here defensively as Davis again. That'll be a spin. Nice fast break started as it looked like Isaiah Roby might have been blocked. Here is LeBron James, leaks out free, and he's got his 1 out of 8. Trying to work into the offense here as Dort lines it up from downtown.
Just did there, folks. I know that sounds a little condescending.
Hill and a beautiful drive.
It's a small psychological battle.
Paisley had a couple of threes instead. This time wants to drive and a nice move. SGA delay there. The pass inside. Roby, second effort, and the putback is good. Too strong.
This is where you want to push the pace because Davis is slow coming back. See if you can get something out of this.
Roby gives it up to Diallo, and a nice finish. A couple of years ago out of Utah. As SGA using those long strides and somehow
you have to use those arms and stretch out on that one. That wasn't a Stretch Armstrong move.
There is a tough. Well, after the quick start out of the gate by the Lakers, feels like the Thunder have settled down here as Harrell. They did everything right there as the Lakers just lackadaisical getting down defensively, and it is Harrell on the other end. At just how wide open he was.
Kind of rushed it a little bit.
As SGA attacks right at his former team. Ron splits the pair. As Maledon got a good screen from Muscala. Nice pass underneath, and Williams can't tap it back up and in. And really, we're seeing Maledon get nearly 20 minutes a game now, as how about nobody can slow down.
To the other.
LeBron was going away from the rim to ride the defensive player, as Caruso straight away has got a 3. LeBron kicks it out, and Caruso's got another look at a 3, and the same result. As he had multiple moves there, but was stalled out as Maledon, a nice finish inside.
The Lakers are very good when you attack them from the wings. As James lines up a 3-ball to bottom, they want to push the pace. They want to attack the glass as well.
Right, beautiful find. Maledon to his co-rookie, Pokusevski.
Biggest challenge.
So, Mike, the question is, how do you define growth as a 19-year-old in the NBA?
Well, you know what? It's all about the little things, as LeBron James.
Dort had made a 3 earlier. Not that time.
And I know 10 games is just a sample size. As LeBron James lines up another 3.
18 months. About a year and a half.
Wow.
As that is horse 17 with 5 and change left to go here in the second quarter. Lakers on the run after the turnover as Markieff Morris will pass back out to the perimeter as it's Montrezl Harrell as he will drive hard right at Anna. And you pair him with John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins.
And then Sabonis getting Karis LeVert. I mean, I think he's a terrific player.
Secondary scores for Brooklyn.
And I think he's going to get a fair shot there in Indiana to be the man.
And a nice slip there.
Physical defense against with Shai on Schroeder. Look how wide open again another Thunder shooter is.
And SGA bisecting the lane, and ambidextrous finish. Time too much length by the Lakers. Out on the fast break, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope will flush it. This time it's Hill trying to pull out Anthony Davis, and that's something that we've seen.
Pace and rhythm and getting downhill. That's a trend this group will look to continue here in the second half, guys.
All right, thank you, Paris. Now, here is AD again. Ball movement sent down. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and that's that Lakers.
The plays like that.
Schroeder this time will distribute. You can't forget some of those great NBA venues. I mean, there were some old barns back in the day, Mike. That was a fun one.
That was, sure was. You're out of a timeout.
Now, you know what the best part about the form of this young Thunder team? Now, LeBron, and he just got a little jab step and attacks right at Gasol. As LeBron, just nearly impossible to...
So it makes my little 8,000 points and 8,000 rebounds looks like chicken feed. As finally the Thunder get on the scoreboard here. A la George Hill again.
You're still in there. That's ahead of a lot of people as Gasol, who's matched up on Schroeder. Probably went up against one another a couple of times in practice last season. And Schroeder, a little jab step there, and Schroeder said it was taking him a little time to get settled in Southern California. Good, talented teams. Everyone's been kind of beating up on everybody here in the early part of the season. As Davis will get the bounce on that hook shot into the body there of Dennis Schroeder, and the Lakers quickly down the other way. And Schroeder will pass up the three, sling it down, and not Lakers 89-61. He's not taking that shot.
No, he's not at all.
As that is Muscala. But nonetheless, he did play a little time with L.A. As Williams, nice little burst of excitement. I think he realizes how big of a star LeBron is, and that is some great high-low action.
In my day, when I was growing up, who I watched, I watched a little bit of as LeBron gets inside again. I watched a little bit of George Gervin, Moses Malone.
Oh, Hamidou Diallo.
Comfortable, even though this is a second night of a back-to-back for the Lakers and LeBron James, he's still starting the fourth quarter. Here more so than often, all the time, from the players down on the floor. You know what that is?
I've heard short a lot on shot.
The basket. Everybody's yelling, and one.
Everybody thinks they got fouled, Mike, always, right?
Exactly.
And that's a good-looking NBA career, but if there's one thing that I think he's going to adjust to, and it's going to come in time, as he's got that
turning on Friday night.
Oh, great steal by Kenrich. Williams just picked the pocket. Burglary, and here is Pokusevski. Pokusevski got caught in the air there. Fortunate that Roby was in the vicinity. Nice slash there from Williams, and a top. And there is a mid. We got 6:25 left to go. And Williams, did he get it over to Moten? Roby, he did. And how about Roby with the on you?
Yeah, well, maybe 10 on me. I'm not going to take responsibility for 50. Victor Oladipo going to the Rockets.
Well, you know that the Nets are making that move, thinking that ultimately
being traded 10 games in. How will that connection work?
As that is Quinn Cook dialing up.
It's a learning process, but just being able to have a system, have a philosophy, and continue to work at that.
Back to when I was 19, and just how much I didn't know about the game. As we are under 2 minutes here in Oklahoma City. As that pass sent over to the corner, and it is McKinney.
I'm thinking back to when he first arrived with this team, and he talked about how the Thunder has a great history of working.
These games are coming quickly and often, Mike.
Absolutely. Every other day, this is a back-to-back 3-game.